What's up, all my fine girls? No Pimple is Whit here again with another video. So I am back with another monthly Will I Buy It. We're going to be discussing new makeup releases. So it's something I like to do here on my channel where I just kind of recap new makeup releases at the end of the month. Granted, we're not going to get through all of them because there's so many products that come out. But the ones that I find interesting, I'm like, I kind of want to discuss that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and see what's out there on the market. Okay, some of these things, a lot of these things I probably will not be buying. I'm trying to really watch my spending habits this year when it comes to makeup. But there are some things that are, are interesting. So, I might go ahead and pick them up. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I see here is the new Dominique Cosmetics palette. And does this palette have a name? So it's called the Moment palette, and this is going to be retailing for $49. It is kind of like a neutral palette with some pops of blue, the typical standard makeup palette that we see back in like 2015, neutral palette with a pop of blue. That's this. And she's also coming out with an eye primer as well too. The eyeshadow base is going to be $12. It's supposed to be crease proof, waterproof, and a long wearing formula that holds eye makeup for up to 24 hours with no smudging, fading, or creasing. So for me, this is going to be a no. I do have some Dominique Cosmetics palettes, and actually I only have two. For the most part, I do like them. I feel like her mattes are really, really amazing. Her shimmers are not my favorite, and it's because of how hard pressed they are into her palettes. I feel like I'm almost like digging at the shadow sometimes. So I don't know if her formula has changed. It's been a while since I've actually tried out anything new from her brand. But I mean, honestly, I'm really surprised that this brand is still around. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of influencers, there was a moment in time like, where I thought these influencers really just thought like beauty YouTube was going to be it forever. And we are seeing that there has been a big shift. Like, beauty YouTube is not what it used to be. And so a lot of them were creating makeup brands, and I don't really feel like really any beauty influencer who has a brand that their brand just performs extremely well. I mean, they're not performing bad, but like, I don't really feel like, it's making noise. Like when I think of a brand that came in and like just took over, is Fenty Beauty. Like that is like the one brand that I could think of, like where it's a celebrity that came in and it actually changed the game, like where it's just like, no, like she is doing the damn thing, So anyways, that's that with that. I won't be buying it, so let's go ahead and move on. It's cute though, it is cute, but I'm not gonna be buying it. All right, so the next thing here on Trendmove's page, she posted a sneak peek of a new Patrick Ta beauty palette and the Melt palette. Honestly, when I first saw this, I was just like, they couldn't, like, Trendmove, like Sophie, that's her name, right? Yeah, Sophie. Baby, are you getting that like tired of running this page that you can't even give them their own post? Like, why did she just throw them together in the same post? Like, I was like, at first when I saw it, I was just like, oh, like, are they doing like a collab palette? Like, I mean, the caption doesn't make it seem like it's a collab palette. It seems like these are two separate releases that have nothing to do with each other, other than the fact that they both posted sneak peeks around the same time as each other. So I was like, why couldn't they each get their own, like, separate posts? But I think she is low-key tired of running Trendmoove, because I just feel like the way she used to post back then to now has changed. Like, sis is just over it. But anyways, they're coming out with two new palettes. Two new palettes are coming out, one by each brand. Patrick Ta is coming out the Rose palette. Honestly, Patrick Ta is a brand that it's pretty, but I don't really feel like he caters to women of color. And I'm just saying that, okay? Listen, I worked at Sephora, okay? And I would see the things that he came out with, like, they were cute, but like sometimes it just kind of felt like, I don't really feel like black girls were on your mind. Like, his blushes are always super, super light. And I would see people still buying it. Like, I'm talking about black girls. It was like, baby, that's not gonna show up on you. Like, why are you buying that? Like, that's literally not going to show up on you. Like, you can swatch that right now on your skin and see that there's no pigment. Like, it's not showing up. But I mean, the palette looks cute, but like sometimes I feel like what turns me off from a brand is when I feel like black people aren't really a priority. And that's just for me, that's the vibes that I get from his brand sometimes with some of his releases. So that's that. And then as far as the Gemini palette, they're coming out with a Gemini 2 Melt Cosmetics. Listen, the Gemini palette is fire, okay? So I'm kind of excited to see what the Gemini 2 is gonna look like. I really don't want it to be like another plum type of palette. I'm really hoping it's not that. So yeah, like, I mean, I wouldn't mind like some plums and stuff, but like, I also want them to come with something like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the way they did the Gemini one, like, it was, it has those greens in there, but it also had like the neutral side, but like, it was still a very well put together palette. I just want them to come with it. Like, I don't want it to, you know what? I don't want it to give me She's and Party vibes. Like, we already have that palette by Melt. I really want you to like go crazy, okay? Like, give us some deep berry shades, because the way the theme of the outside of the palette looks like, yeah, the way the outside of this palette looks like, it definitely looks very blush tone, berry tones. So yeah, that's that with that. Let's see what else is coming out. Kylie Cosmetics, she is coming out with another collab palette with her sister. Kylie Cosmetics, let me get it correctly for this. Kylie Cosmetics is a brand that I feel like Kylie does extremely well at packaging. Like, her packaging sucks you in. Like, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so cute. And then you see the inside and you're just let down. Like, that is literally what happens every time I see the inside of her palettes. I only own one palette from Kylie Cosmetics, which is her Royal Peach palette, I believe that's what's called. And it was cute or whatever, but all her palettes are the same. They're very, very neutral, and she might give you one or two little colors. And I don't know, are people still buying it like that? Because I remember when her brand first came out, it used to sell out like this. Looking at this palette, I feel like I have seen this by this brand before. Like, it's a straight up neutral palette. You get one little like pinky shade, which isn't like really like a in your face pink, and like a little berry tone shade. And I get it. Like, when we think about who she's collabing with, she's also collaborating with her sister Kendall. Kendall she doesn't do this. She doesn't do loud makeup, so I get that. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're collaborating with somebody who likes very neutral stuff, but everything else you put out in your brand is this. So I don't really understand what's the point of this, other than it's just a nice little cash grab for people who, you know, collect Kylie's makeup, or who are fans of Kendall Jenner are probably gonna buy this. You know, the packaging, I guess, is cute. I just feel like it's, I mean, some people think it's weird. I guess I'm one of those people too as well, that she loves to put her face on like the actual palettes. But you know what? Shoot, it's your palette. If you want your face on it, put your face on it. Like, to me, I don't really want people's faces on my palettes. I'd rather just, you know, you do like a nice artwork. But hell, it's her palette, so I guess, like, I mean, okay, let me take that back. I don't really mind if you put your face on it. I kind of like it was done like in more of an animation way. Because I'm thinking about Juvia's Place, like when they did those collaborations with these different influencers, like it was a cartoon version of themselves. I think that's cute, but just like a straight up like detailed, like crisp picture of yourself, I think it's a little strange. It's just like, I wouldn't go that route, you know, but hey, to each his own. They look cute though. They look cute in the picture. But anyways, let me move on to the next order of things. Oh, they're actually coming out with quite a different, hold on, wait. They're coming out with some other stuff too. To be honest, I really don't care to review it. The palette's something I really care to talk about, and I'm not getting it. So yeah, that's that. Let's see what else is coming out. Okay, so ColourPop is at it again. Of course, at this point, ColourPop is like literally in every type of video that I do like this. They're collaborating with yet again another, I can't even say brand, like another, like, is it intellectual property? Another show, another movie, okay? They're collaborating with Avatar, The Last Airbender. I never really got into that as a kid. I never really watched Avatar as a kid. But I know the people who, I know that Avatar has a very, 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 very strong fan base. So people who are, you know, supporters of that brand, that right there is an easy selling point for them. Sorry, if I look this way, I'm just making sure that I'm in focus because my monitor sits right here. But so yeah, the palette is cute. You know, you get some neutral stuff in there. You get some blues. And then they were coming out with other stuff too, like some shimmer highlighters. Let me look at the description because I don't want to. Let me look at the description. So they're coming out with an eyeshadow palette. They're coming out with a lip stain. They're coming out with 2 lip stains. A gel liner. They're coming out with 4 of those. A Super Shock highlighter. A mirror. A lip mask. And I don't know if this is actually available because, you know, I do these videos like at the end of the month. But Trendwood posted this. When did she post it? She posted this 2 days ago. So I don't know if it's available just yet. But I won't be buying it. Okay? I'm just not interested. Somebody had asked me, I don't remember how she worded it, but I actually don't dislike ColourPop. They do things that are annoying. I think they are annoying because they release so much, but I actually don't really have an issue with ColourPop. I I just find that a lot of the things that they've been putting out, I'm just not really that interested. But like if they put out something that's cute, like I'm not opposed to buying it. Like, I mean, their stuff is really affordable. It's cute for the most part, you know, but nothing they've put out really just, you know, makes me want to spend my money with them. But yeah, anyways, let's move on. Okay, so the next thing I have here is Rare Beauty. She is coming out with a new tinted moisturizer that has an SPF of 20. It's light to medium coverage with a natural radiant finish. It's going to blur, hydrate, and protect. And it comes in 24 shades. Looking at the shade range, I feel like it's pretty good. I probably would have just added a few more lighter shades because I'm looking at some of those shades that are in the lighter category and they don't look light enough. And let me say this, because I remember when I was working at Sephora, I used to hate when people would want to color match in Rare Beauty because I didn't like her shade range. She had like, I think 50 shades, and I was like, who are these people that you found these shades for? Because the people coming in here to buy the stuff, no one, I can't match people to this. Like, it was so hard to match people to that brand because my goodness, I'm like, either the color was fine, but the undertone wasn't right. Or the undertone was right, but it was too dark. It was too this. Like, I just felt like she had all these colors, but like it wasn't fitting nobody. So I'm thinking about her light shades in her original foundation. I did not like those lighter shades. I'm like, you need to go back to the drawing board and redo this because these lighter shades are not it. Like, it was so hard to match people who were lighter, and Selena Gomez fans look like Selena Gomez. Okay, let me just say that. So it was hard matching people to that brand. So I'm looking at this now and I'm like, okay, it is a light to medium coverage. So there's a little bit more leeway with shades because it's supposed to be lighter weight. So it can be more flexible. Like a couple people of different shades can probably be one color, but I just feel like those lighter shades could probably go a little bit lighter and make sure the undertones work. Like, not everybody who is lighter is pink, okay? Not everybody who is lighter is yellow. So yeah, I'm just say that. But anyways, it looks cute. I mean, I do have her original foundation and I like it. I don't use it often, but I do like it. Whenever I do get around to using it, I do like it. So yeah, that's that. As far as me buying it, probably not. Okay, another complexion product. Zara is coming out with new foundations. I really wanted to try this and do a video on my channel. I just ended up backing out of it because I was like, I don't know if it's going to be sold in stores, and I'm not trying to do an online order and guess my color. I'm really not. But this seemed interesting. So Zara is coming out with a soft matte foundation. And it is going to be, you're able to wear it for 12 hours. That's their claims. It's going to help control shine. It's going to come in 51 shades and it's going to cost $19.90, so pretty much $20. And they're also going to be coming out with a luminous creamy concealer, which is a dewy formula, easy to blend, medium coverage with a luminous satin finish in 36 shades, and that will be $12.90. And I mean, the shades, they do look pretty decent, I would say. The only thing I don't really like is that concealer looks like there's like barely any product in there. Like, I get it's only $12 and some change, but I'm sorry, ColourPop, Makeup Revolution, Elf, they're giving us actual product with a good amount in there for that price point or less. So Zara, you be taking all the girls' money, okay? Like, your clothes are not cheap, okay? I mean, they're not super expensive either, but I know y'all got the money, okay? So I don't know why you're giving us a little tiny little sample bottle. That looks like a chop. That looks like a little sample bottle of some MFK perfume. Like, that's what it looks like. This looks like what they're selling us. It's talking about some $12.90. Oh, and they're coming out with a brush and a brush, two foundation brushes, a kabuki brush and a flat top brush. So I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it just because I don't think they're gonna sell this in store, because I don't see this being sold in store because their employees are trained to help you find an item. Like, you have this item in stock, you know, run the dressing room. They're not gonna be doing foundation matches, and I know people are gonna want to test things out. You know, people just feel the need to always open up and make their own testers when they're not supposed to. And so I just feel like they're not trying to include foundation, which can get messy, into a clothing store. So I really feel like this might just be an online only thing. If it happens to be in store, if you see it in store, please let me know. Like, I would actually go in store and try it out, but I don't feel like ordering online. So that's why it's going to be a no for me. Okay. let's talk about this. I posted this on my community tab. So Norvina, y'all, by the way, like it's a full on, I didn't even know this, okay? Like I knew Norvina was like a sub brand underneath ABH. Now she's made it clear like, you know, this is a sub brand, but like she has her own like Instagram page called Norvina Cosmetics. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So she's coming out with the Norvina 6. And I collect all the Norvina palettes. I have all 5 of them. And so, of course, I'm going to want the 6. Now, when I saw the 6 palette, the volume 6, I was actually very underwhelmed. I went to their Instagram page and apparently people have been asking for a rainbow palette. Okay. First and foremost, where do y'all be taking these polls at? Like when they say, oh, people kept asking us for this, who is the people? Like, how can I partake in these surveys? Because I didn't ask for this. I don't want this, like a rainbow palette. And the people who are asking for that, did y'all not see the prior palette she has put out? Like, have you not seen Norvina Volume 1, Norvina Volume 2? Like, that is literally what this palette reminds me of both of those palettes combined. Like, literally, that yellow shade, I know that yellow is in Volume 1, or is it in Volume 2? I know there's yellow in one of those palettes. Same thing with the green, the pink, the purple for sure, the oranges for sure. That whole bottom row, I know for a fact these shades are in other palettes that she has out. And I believe the shimmers, like there's 4 on the top. One of them is a pressed glitter. Actually, I think 2 of them are pressed glitter and 2 are regular shimmers, because I was watching her Insta story and I saw them swatch it. And I think 2 of them are pressed glitters. But you know what the sad part is? I'm still gonna buy it. I'm still gonna buy it. Listen, I talk all this shit, right? I'm literally talking all this mess, like, you know, this is not good. Why would you put this out? Yada, 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 yada. I'm part of the problem, okay? Because I keep buying this, so they keep thinking that people want this and they keep selling it. What is wrong with me? This is a sickness at this point. Like, I feel the urge, the need to collect them all, even though I don't really like the color story, but I'm still gonna buy it. But I'm gonna talk mess in the process. Like, I feel like this is something that she has done. I really wanted Norvina to challenge herself. And when I say challenge, I don't know who created the color story for Subculture. Let's take away the fact that people didn't like the formula of Subculture, but let's look at the color story. I want you to go back to that process. Like, whoever came up with that was onto something. Like, I wanted you to do something like that. Like, really challenge yourself. Like, I would have loved to see like some type of safari themed, you know, palette like from her. Even if she was to do like a neutral palette, but she was able to add like, you know, deeper shades, like something. But another colorful palette when literally your entire line of palettes is nothing but these same colors. I don't understand why you chose this route. Like I said, I don't know who be taking these surveys or asking these questions or making these requests, but shoot, let me know how I could put in my request, because I would have asked something different. Because anyway, so this is now available in Europe currently. It's going to be releasing on March 28th on the ABH website. I don't know if it's coming to Sephora. I was able to get like a little 15% discount code for signing up for Anastasia's text messaging stuff. And, you know, I'm gonna see if that discount code works on this. If not, I'm hoping it comes to Sephora by the time their VIB sale starts come April 1st, because I think this palette goes for $60. I'm not trying to pay full price for this. Like, if I'm gonna buy this and I already know I own these colors, I have to get this with a discount. I cannot pay full price for this. But anyways, let me move on. Okay, so now this right here, this is interesting. Okay, so Menagerie Cosmetics, I don't know if it's released already. Is it available? Okay, it's available on April 9th. They're gonna be releasing a new eyeshadow palette, and it is a pressed pigment palette which has 3 Oh, I was like, what is an multi-chrome? It's a multi-chrome, but I guess they're trying to be different and call it an ulti-chrome. They're ultimate multi-chromes. Okay, and there's 3 of them in that palette. And wait. No. Hold on, wait. Am I? Hold on, pause. One moment. Okay, I got this incorrect. So I could have sworn this is what they were doing. So no, they're coming out with a pressed pigment palette, right? That has like, I think like they just have like regular duochromes and stuff in there for $45. Then they're releasing 3 ulti chromes, which are ultimate multi-chromes, separately for $18 each. 3 liquid lipsticks, which are colors that, I mean, I feel like the days of people wearing green lipstick and like these light lilac purple lipsticks are, anyways, you know, to each some. And then they're coming out with a glow brush and bath whips. Either way it goes, the only thing I'm interested in here is the palette. Am I going to buy this? Am I going to? It's cute. It's really cute. It's really tempting. But no, I think I'm going to pass on this. I'm going to pass on this. That is cute though. So Jeffree Star, okay, Jeffree Star is coming out with the Beauty Killer 2. So I do own his original Beauty Killer palette and the Androgyny palette. That was before I had stopped supporting him. Those are the last two palettes that I bought from him. And when I saw this palette, I'm not gonna lie, it was cute. She cute. She is cute though. I'm not gonna lie, she's cute. I was like, this is a cute palette. But of course I'm not buying it. And he's also coming out with a highlighter palette. Listen, call me wicked if you want, but I get a joy. Like my heart is warmed seeing him be humbled. Are people still buying from his brand? Probably. Like, I mean, if he's still open and selling, of course, you know, even with him being the way he is and the past he's had and the things he said, there are people who still actively support him. But the level at which he once used to be at and where he's at now, oh, he has been humbled. Jeffree Star, like when he will post something, when he will release something, when I say it will sell out like that, not anymore. Not anymore. Listen, this man terrorized the damn beauty community for the longest. And he terrorized a lot of beauty influencers. And that's why I don't feel bad at the fact that he's at where he's at now, because you have been humbled, sir, okay? I would never forget, like, I still side-eye him because I don't like the way he did my girl Makeup Shayla. Like, listen, I love Shayla. And I remember when he came for her, okay? And the thing is, Makeup Shayla has a following, but she doesn't really have, like, a loyal fan base that's gonna go to bat for her. Like, when I think of, like, a loyal fan base, I think of, like, the Barbs. Like, you ain't finna say shit about Nicki and you finna get away with it. Like, they are crazy, okay? They finna come for you, okay? And so when all that stuff was happening to her, like, when he literally lied on her, and the girl that he was using to lie on her with did not come to her defense and say, oh no, that's incorrect. That whole thing pissed me the hell off. So I ain't like that. But then he tried it again. He tried it again with Jackie Aina, but he was mistaken. He didn't realize, oh, Jackie, oh, her fans gonna fight for her. Her followers gonna fight for her. That's what you messed up at. Shayla, we like her, but I guess her followers just don't like, they're not gonna just go to bat for her. Baby, you thought she was gonna cancel Jackie. They said not this black woman, not this one. And my sister's doing very much well. She's doing exceptionally well, okay? So anyways, yes, my heart is happy at the fact that he has been humbled, because you literally were a terror to this damn community. Like, you know? So yeah, he's coming out with some other stuff, some highlighters, a mirror. The mirror look cute though. The mirror do look cute. But it's a no for me. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. So Morphe is back at it again, and they are releasing a, when I say between Morphe, ColourPop, and Makeup Revolution, they be getting into the bag when it comes to these collaborations with these different brands and TV shows. Like how? I don't know. But Morphe's collaborating with Lucky Charms, the cereal. And of course, it is another rainbow palette. This palette right here, Morphe has a palette like this already. They already have a colorful palette, but you know what? You know what they do? They take the same colors, but they give you some really pretty packaging. And if you are a sucker for packaging, they got you. And sometimes I am. You know, I am a sucker for packaging. But not when it comes to Morphe. I just feel like my Morphe train, I've hopped off that train a while back, okay? If I buy from Morphe, it has to be something that I really, really want, and there's something that they put out that I really, really want. So it's easy for me to pass on pretty much all the things they come out with. But yeah, they have a new rainbow palette and some eyeliners. And what else they got? Let's see. They got a palette, some lip glosses, some eyeliners, and some brushes. No. Okay, the next thing I have here is the new Natasha Denona. She's coming out with a pastel palette. I am not somebody that's onto the Natasha Denona train. I'm not. And you know what? I don't like her matte formula either, so that also hinders me from buying her stuff. Like, she will have some really cute color stories, I'm not gonna lie. Like her Circle Local palette, that was cute. Now that was cute, okay? But I don't like her matte formula. Like, I just really wish she would have just stuck with like a regular matte formula. Also, this is a pastel palette. I don't mind a pastel palette every now and then, but not from Natasha Denona, because they're gonna be priced at $65 or more, and no, not from her. Not from her. I'm not buying a palette that I don't really like that type of color story anyway. I'm definitely not buying it from her. So that's gonna be a no for me. I feel like, have I said yes to any of these things? No. I know there was something on here that I actually wanted. What was I going to get? Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's what it is. Okay, yes, I did say yes to something. Okay. All right, so I'm going to talk about one more thing before I wrap this video up. I already have 30 minutes of footage, and who's going to edit all of that? The new palette, the new Adept palette in collaboration with Heather Austin. Heather Austin, I've seen a couple of her videos here on YouTube. She's cute. She's cute. So she's coming up with a new palette, and I've seen Adept here on YouTube. I have never bought anything from them because of just how long it seems that you're gonna have to wait to get your palette. It seems like they always do things based on like a pre-order, and so that's kind of how I believe this is gonna be. I think, yeah, so it's already launched. It launched yesterday on March 25th, but I feel like I read somewhere where they're not gonna start shipping these out until like May. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the palette. The palette is cute. I think this is a really cute palette. I like that it's a mixture of like shimmers and mattes. Actually, I think this is a really pretty palette. But my issue with pre-launches or pre-orders and all that stuff is, I feel like with a brand like Adept, like you've done a couple of pre-orders, so you kind of gauge the numbers. Like typically we do about this, you know? So why don't you already have those palettes ready? So that way people don't have to wait a freaking month and a half after they've ordered something to get it. You know, I really don't like when a brand, all they really do is pre-orders. I'd rather just have something ready, and then once that sells out, it's like, okay, well, we're gonna do it now. We'll do a pre-order to kind of gauge. I get you're smaller, you know, smaller company, so you don't really want to make a bunch of stuff and it be wasteful. You like, you know, but still, like, you know, for a fact, like at least 30 people gonna buy this, like, you know, so at least have 30 ready, like. So that's just how I think of it. But I mean, I'm not gonna buy this palette just because, I don't know, I don't really want it. I really don't want it. I think it's cute. Congratulations. I love seeing like micro influencers get collabs, okay? So I'm so happy that she got this collab. Congratulations to you, girl. But I'm gonna pass on this, but it's beautiful though. It's a really pretty palette, but I'm gonna pass on it. So anyways, yeah, that's that with today's video. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, okay? Let me know down below if you plan on picking anything up, if you agree with any of the things that I said, disagree, you know, keep it friendly, keep it cute in the comments, okay? Because listen, I will clap back. People be commenting stuff thinking like, oh, I'm gonna just say whatever I want to say to this person. Listen, if you get nasty with me, I'll probably get right back nasty with you, okay? I'll probably delete your comment, depends on how I feel. But anyways, that's that with today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll talk to you beauties later. Bye.